If you've never purchased real estate in the Carolinas, you are probably wondering, what in the world is due diligence? Well, stay tuned. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. Hi there, my name is April and I am a realtor with Envision Homes Carolina at United Real Estate Queen City. And today we are talking about one of the many things we do a little differently here in the Carolinas. This is one of those things that throws people off when they are moving to the Carolinas, or even between the Carolinas, because honestly it works a little different in each state. In both states, due diligence begins the date after the contract has been fully executed and lasts through the date and time that is specified within the contract. This time frame is typically 2 to 3 weeks, but can be any time in which the buyer and seller agree. The date is negotiable. The time is set by the contract. In North Carolina, 5 p.m. is the cutoff. In South Carolina, you get until 6. During this time, the buyer is allowed to investigate the property to be sure that it is in sound condition and fully meets their needs. If not, they can terminate the contract and walk away. This brings us to the fees. This amount is also specified in the purchase contract and can be anything that the buyer and seller both agree to. In North Carolina, this fee is called a due diligence fee. It is delivered directly to the seller at the time of contract in exchange for the seller taking the home off the market and allowing the buyer to do their due diligence. In North Carolina, this fee is also typically credited back to the buyer at closing. But if the buyer walks away, the seller gets to keep the cash and the buyer takes a loss. In South Carolina, it's a little bit different. They call the fee a termination fee, and it actually does not get delivered to the seller unless the buyer terminates the contract. Same principle, different methodology, I guess. If you enjoyed this video and would like to learn more about the things we do a little differently here in the Carolinas, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and be sure to come back next week and see what's new.